Hey guys, it's Wanda and welcome to Crazy Days. I'm out in my greenhouse. Danny is working on the other end. We got that end done as far as putting plastic up. Now we're going to work on this end with the plastic, and then one day we're going to get the plastic over the top. We've got a little bit of cool weather coming, not cold weather, so we're not too worried. On this side is I have radishes, and they're getting up pretty good size. This is my bush okra. Look at this, guys. Okay, granted it's a foot here, but look at the size of these stalks. I'm talking, it's like a tree. It's huge. And then it branches out. Both of them are that way. I've got that one staked since the storm. We've got okra everywhere. I mean, it curled. I think the storm had something to do with it, but look at the okra in there. We've got blooms and little okra coming on. Okra up there, blooms and okra all the way. That's 8 foot. That's at least 8 foot right there, because you got a foot at the ground is up. So look at the size of the okra. And this is still good. It's not hard. I'm gonna cut these off today and we're gonna have okra later. But look at that. Isn't that beautiful? We've got to do some trimming on some of that because of putting the plastic on, but that's okay. Now, my tomato that come up volunteer, Danny's tomato. This is a hybrid celebrity, hasn't started blooming. The other one has. My 2 zucchini, squash, whatever, are up and doing great. These are the yellow wax beans. Look at them. They're already starting to want to run. So yellow wax beans are doing great right now. Isn't that awesome? These are my tomatoes I planted. I think they're the blue indigo series. We'll find out shortly when they start blooming, but look at this. We've got another giant cucumber going. 2 plants already reaching the 8 foot mark. But look at this, blooms everywhere. And hey, little Mr. Lizard. Hey, Lizzie. Well, Lizzie and Mr. Lizard, one of the two. He's running everywhere. All right, but look here. I'm gonna have a cucumber before long, and there are little ones everywhere. Isn't this awesome? It is doing fantastic. So these cucumbers are from House Tools, and I tell you what, I love them. They're the National Pickling. They do awesome here. Now my green onion chives are doing okay. They've never really done great in the other greenhouse, but they're starting to bunch out a little here. Danny's 2 peanuts are doing great. Look, English peas, green peas, some of you know. Total stand in both of these. It's awesome, up about 1.5 inches. The turmeric is doing great. It's coming out, looking really good. 2 more cucumbers that I planted, and they're starting to want to vine, so we've either got to make a decision if I'm keeping them or not. So we may have more cucumbers we know what to do with. These are the Blue Lake. Some of them are Blue Lake, some of them are Contender. I planted both of those here. They're all up about 2 inches, 2.5. Looking good. Now all the kale that I planted, haven't gotten any of it up yet, so I'm not sure what's going on here, but absolutely no kale. I planted 1 ginger here that's starting to take off a little bit. This is one of Danny's celebrity tomatoes that is blooming, so we're going to see what kind of produce we get from a hybrid celebrity seed that we planted. Plus my walking onions. They're doing really good here. And everybody wants to know about the peppercorns. They're looking great. I had a little rust on that leaf, but other than that, these leaves look awesome. It is vining, and Danny and I come out and run it every time. And it's made it here, so I would say maybe 3 feet tall here on this one. And this one is the same thing. Leaves look good and green and healthy. We're running the vines like this one. I'll come put this one up so it can go. Hook it somewhere. Then we've got this one going up. So the peppercorns are looking awesome. In Danny's greenhouse so far, the asparagus still gives me asparagus once every week or so. I still get a piece or two out of it. We'll clean it up and let it come back out. This whole area here we cleaned up, and I planted potatoes, and I don't think any of them have come up yet. They haven't had time. We are really super excited about our banana tree. This is a mini banana tree. The leaves aren't as big as the leaves on the banana trees we have out in the corral, but look at this from the pot up. Look how thick it's already gotten. We're hoping to be able to keep this one going this winter. And it's putting out more. And we're just loving the fact that this banana tree is doing so well. The oranges are still hanging in there. They haven't started to turn yet. We have 2 trees of them. There's those over there, these here. But this one is our favorite. This one is just getting gigantic. I can see some yellow starting on it. So maybe soon. It's getting time. There's some under there. One gigantic one up there. So they're doing good. The peach trees look like they're fixing to start dropping leaves, which is normal this time of the year. We haven't planted anything here. We've let the strawberries go. We're going to be taking the babies off and redoing here. The peppers, we've let these go for now because they're still producing really good. I mean, look, they're all under here. I've got blooms. We still got little peppers. And some up there we're going to be picking later. That's over 8 foot tall. That's got to be 9.5 foot tall and still producing peppers, guys. These are probably 6 to 7 feet tall. And look at the peppers. They're beautiful. These are the yellow marconis here. So we could leave these for a while and let them turn. And they go all the way over here. That one's reached the 8 foot mark. And then we have my flowers that I planted. These are zinnias. Little color popping out here and there. More peppers, zinnias. But my mystery plant, I couldn't figure out what it was. I thought I planted cosmos. Somebody said it is cosmos. We're going to see in a few days because all the ends are ready to bud. Every one of them. No matter where it is on it, they're all ready to bud. This thing has reached like 5 foot tall. And it's ready to put on its buds. It's going to have flowers within a week. So we'll know, is this a cosmos? From all indications, people are saying, yes, it is. Pineapple, getting really big, getting really pretty. It'll be a few more weeks, but we should have 1 pineapple out of here before long. These are the lemons. Now, some of these lemons are getting to be the size of almost oranges. They're huge. So we're going to have some lemons coming out of here before long. The berries over here have already reached. We've got some up there that are getting ripe. We ate 4 or 5 a couple of days ago. So we're getting a few blackberries off and on. And I see one right there. It's already ready. So I'll have to go on that side when I'm picking in a few minutes and collect berries. Again, our peach trees fixing to drop its leaves. All these peppers are fixing to come out, but we're still getting peppers. Not as many. They're few and far between. This is Danny's cabbage. They seem to be growing, looking great. And his broccoli is just shining. The onions too. These are the old multiplying onions and broccoli. The broccoli is showing out right now. I mean, the leaves are gorgeous. Looking fantastic. And this pepper, they're the blue ones. Still putting on a few little pods, so we're going to take those off. And this one has peppers all in it. And I saw peppers like under here and here. So I'm going to come out and harvest peppers, and then we're going to start taking some of these peppers out just because. But we're loving our greenhouses. So not all greenhouses are created equal. This is a greenhouse that we built on the back of our barn, and we have had it for about 4 years or more. And there is a playlist on Deep South on the greenhouse on the back of the barn, building it. During the summer, we don't keep a whole lot in here. My moringa, when it gets hot, it starts shedding its leaves, but it's starting to cool off, so it is putting on new stuff. So yes, I do have moringa. My aloe vera, this is one of them, but we have a pineapple. The aloe vera has made it all summer. It loves the hot, humid conditions, and look at the size of these aloe veras. And I have lots and lots of babies in there. So I've got to get it going and get them out. We don't do a whole lot with this greenhouse during the summer. It's just too hot. You can see all the pots are empty, and we will be doing something later in this greenhouse. I use it as storage. This is sassafras. Got lots of sassafras roots. While Danny was doing some work, I took the sassafras roots and stored them. These make a great tea. Love the taste. It's kind of like root beer. But I thought I would show you. Danny has his water catchment system that comes off the roof outside into here, into a barrel. Comes down. We water pots. You can't see for this, but there's pipe running around this way. And it runs all the way back around and comes through under here and is capped off over here. So we can water all these pots here by turning a valve on here from rain catchment. So not all greenhouses are created equal. These are polycarbonate panels, and like I said, there's a build, how we built this on Deep South Homestead. But I thought I would show you a third greenhouse we have and what it looks like. We will start moving plants into this greenhouse over the next two to 3 weeks. This is our winter storage place. It heats up really well during the winter. It heats up too well during the summer. That's why we did the other 2 greenhouses. This is another greenhouse that we have. I do not have the plastic on it. This is a mini greenhouse. It's like a 4x4 maybe, or 5x5, something like that. I think it's 4x4. Less than $100. I put shade cloth on this during the summer. I just took the shade cloth off about a month ago. I put plastic on when it starts turning cold, and I usually keep, the last 2 winters I've kept my tan GreenStalk in here with lettuce and Malabar spinach and rainbow chard. So this year I brought the one from the cabin here. It's got strawberries in it. I'm starting to get some decent strawberries going. Each one of them's got a few. I've got a little tomato in one of them, and I just left it. And I've got a tomato down in the base, so I'm leaving those. Got all my strawberries in that one. This one I planted radishes in a month or so ago, and they're just starting to come up. I just separated a whole bunch of them here. I left this one blank because I've got to get some more dirt. I just filled in with some of the others and put my radishes. I put lettuce. This is the red. I just put in some red lettuce here and filled all of it up a little bit because the dirt had just packed down some. And my Malabar spinach is coming out in 2 spots here. So I've got Malabar doing really great. Some of my lettuce is trying to come up, but it's not doing really fantastic here. It got a little hot. So I bought a few to sprig in and see if the others will come on out. You can see how tiny some of them are. Some of the radishes and things are doing okay. And then again on this one, we've got strawberries coming in. What I will do with this mini greenhouse in about a month is put the plastic on. We don't have really cold winters usually, so I can open it up when I need to and close it up as needed, and usually have fresh lettuce all winter long in this mini greenhouse. It keeps it growing fantastic. We're going to try the strawberries this time, see what happens. And guys, the GreenStalks are on sale. Check the link in the description below. A 5-tier like this is $109. You use my discount, Deep South, and get $10 more off, so you get it for $99. That doesn't include a base or any bundles that you might get. Just the 5-tier for that price. Also the 4-tier, 3 tiers on sale. Again, use Deep South and my link, and you will get $10 off your order. So guys, what do you think? 4 different greenhouses, different things growing in all 4. Not all greenhouses are alike.